Okay, in this video, you're going to learn a couple steps that you're going to need to do while you're using a photo booth. These are just some of the basic steps. So I'm just gonna share my screen with you guys. Let me minimize this. So when you have a DSLR booth, what that means is you have a Windows booth, right? So you're using Microsoft Windows as your platform for the app, okay? Now, in order for it to work properly, the first things that I have to check when you're turning on your booth is one, make sure your internet is connected, right? And then number two, you're going to go to settings, Windows Update. And this right here is super crucial for you guys to always remember to do. I do mine at least once or twice a week just because I'm always on my computers or my photo booths are constantly being rented. So this is like the number one thing that you have to do. Make sure that there's literally nothing on here ever. So just make sure that this is turned on. Have these updates as much as possible, because if that's not running properly, then Darkroom is going to say you need to go and update your Windows in order for it to work properly. The second thing is Darkroom. So once you download Darkroom and activate it, you're going to go up here at the top right to um, the global settings. And you could see here already, look, I literally just, I feel like I do this every other week or every month, but there's always updates. So that means that the program is spending their time to fix bugs, whatever we have, like for instance, like your camera detaching or, um, a certain setting not working correctly. It all comes right here from these new software updates that are available. So the way to find it is on the top left, you'll see application updates, and then just go ahead and hit download update. It will take a couple of minutes to get this done. I would recommend doing this at least a day or two before your show, because come the day of, you don't want to be doing this and waiting. And what if you have no internet at the event, or what if it takes longer than expected? Some of these can go super fast and some of them can be hours. So do not leave this to the final day. Always make sure that these two things are always updated. Otherwise, you're going to guarantee have some issues. Okay, so right here, yes, we want to update that. And then we're going to go and click on right here next. Once it's verifying that I have enough space, hit install and let it do its thing. It'll give you this message. Go ahead and hit yes and let it finish its stuff. And then once we're done, we're ready to start creating our settings. Okay, so just make sure that this is always complete ahead of time. You don't want to wait till the last minute. And once you're going to update, I'm going to just show you really quickly if it's done correctly. I'm going to hit trial. You guys should have yours activated already. But over here under global settings, you're going to come here and it'll say application is up to date, right? Now I'm going to go back over here to make sure that this is done before I go to my event. So once it's downloading, it'll also ask you to install and restart your computer. Always restart your computers, okay? Also, one more thing before which was super important, is after these two things are done, right? And you're turning on your photo booth to start, preparing an event or maybe even launching your event, right? You're going to always want to open up Darkroom first before connecting your camera and your printer. That's super important. So make sure that you always open Darkroom first. Then make sure that your data cable is going directly to your camera, turn it on, and then your data cable is also going to your printer, and then you can turn it on. So make sure that Darkroom is open before you do that, because a lot of people tend to make that mistake, and then they're like, hey, why isn't my camera connected? And it's because they turned their camera on before, and maybe it goes to sleep, and then Darkroom doesn't pick it up. So those are actually three important things that I need you to understand before going any further into the photo booth software program. Let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, and we'll be sure to answer all your questions.